this is a nightmare that continues. It is living in hell, not visiting hell. So one cannot heal while one is being stabbed. One cannot heal while one is bleeding. It must end before even the remotest beginning of healing can begin. We need to have the hostages released so we can move forward.
Families and survivors since October 7th. We would like to invite the Honorable Howard Lutton.
The terrorists who captured Aviva and me, both in our 60s, held absolute power over our lives. Every moment was controlled by the constant presence of weapons of many kinds, threats, and fear, threatening to kill us. As a 65-year-old man, I knew how vulnerable I was. On day 51, Aviva was released in a short ceasefire deal. We were told I would be freed the next day. For the first time in weeks, we allowed ourselves to hope that soon we would be together again, reunited with our family. But 5 days after Aviva's release, the ceasefire collapsed, and I remained in Gaza.
Albert survived 482 days in captivity. Her partner...
I am here, standing in front of you today, as the result of a life-saving agreement. That agreement was secured through leaders who made it a priority, President Trump and the U.S. administration.
President Trump, please don't stop now. You've brought us this far. Finish what you started, what we know and trust you can. Bring my brothers home. Bring all of the hostages home. Let this be the moment the world finally acts with courage and compassion for those still alive who are waiting to be freed, and for those who must be given the dignity of a proper burial.
For 7 months, we held hope that Dad was kidnapped alive. On May 7, 2024, we received the official notice that Dad had been killed that morning of October 7, and his body was being taken hostage. Our hope was shattered.
One day the terrorists told me I was being released. I had to leave my little brother behind in hell. Eitan, Eitan is sick with a very severe skin disease that brings him pain and fever. A disease that puts his life at risk every single minute.
And it's 15 minutes. The press, please give us a few minutes and we will start. Thank you.
We've traveled to Israel more than 10 times from New York, to Washington over 40 times. We've spoken with world leaders on the largest stages, including the Republican National Convention. Our message has never changed. Keep the hostage issue bipartisan, humanitarian, and urgent. Because this is not about politics, it's about life. Today, nearly 2 years later, we sense a shift. For the first time, there's a real alignment, recognition that the moral center of the world is not territory or politics, but it's the faith of the hostages.
I think the most important thing right now is that the Israelis want this war to end. You can see on polls for the past few weeks, few months, more than a year, more than 80% of Israelis want this bloodshed to end. For the hostages, for the Israeli soldiers, for the people of Israel, and also people who are thinking on the other side, on peace in the Middle East, on the Palestinians who are suffering, and we've come here not as politicians, not to promote some grand idea, but to fight for lives, to save lives, and to fight for humanity.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, we appreciate you being here.